How's it going, guys? It's Joker's back, and I'm just gonna make this a quick 5-minute video. I literally don't have a lot of time, and this discovery is so new and so fresh that there's so much to go in depth about. So, from the tips and tricks section of the Crossworlds Discord, I just want to say this right now. Specifically, it was thanks to Yoshister, Bayzer, and I believe RedYoshi, which is who Bayzer was quoting. And basically, what ended up happening was RedYoshi, from I believe a Kusan or Zen video, made a tip about how Perfect Charge Boost itself has a bug where you get significantly more speed for like holding it like hard steering or holding in a specific direction. I'll show the comment here because I don't remember exactly what it was because again, this is just so new and I just was trying to find everything. But basically, the comment was something along the lines of when you release a perfect charge and hold your stick like super tight into a turn, right? Like you're trying to push your stick like directly into the like boundaries of your controller. It basically allows you to get significantly more speed than normal. And this is what actually tipped on Bayzer to message Yoshister. Yoshister actually looked into it, and Yoshister found out that if you slightly hold your control stick left or right after releasing a perfect charge boost, and I believe as it's been developing, Bayzer and a few other community members have also figured out that if you're holding it, like you're hard steering it left or right, or you're slightly holding it, I believe it's both. Again, if I'm wrong, I'll show a correction text box here. But basically, if you slightly hold left or right, and the background footage is showing this, you'll get significantly more speed. But if you fail to do that, you get less speed. And there is a very clear defining line, because if you fail it, especially if you have under 100 rings, you'll get maybe about 210-ish, 215, somewhere in that range. Obviously, I'm using ring engine, so I'm getting +3 more speed than normal. So keep that in mind when I'm saying these numbers. There's also the fact that when you do hit it, though, you're getting upwards of like 230 plus, even with a level 1, and it's actually insane that you're getting that much speed just from a level 1 without having 100 rings, without having ring engines, all these things. And this is just, in general, like an insane find that I legitimately cannot believe it was actually found. Now, it's kind of funny because after discovering this, there was someone in the Tips and Tricks Discord. I won't name the person's name because I don't know if they want their name to be said, but basically they said this is what not having a Crossworlds patch for 3 months does to a motherfucker. Something along the lines of that. It was really funny. I loved it. It was a great comment, genuinely. But yeah, it was just so funny. It was great. But it basically, like, the fact that basically everyone written off Perfect Charge Boost as a gadget because of the fact that it didn't give a lot of speed, and there was other speed boosting gadgets such as Ring Engine, Hyper Ring Engine, Double Ring Engine as a combo. You had just drifting builds with Tech Drift as a combo to Drift Stack. You had Ring Game Boost, Mini Ring Game Boost. You had ACK as a combo. So many different things that were just so much better than just Perfect Charge Boost on a plate. And now people have discovered that with Perfect Charge Boost, if you properly hold your control stick in a specific way, or you properly do something in a particular way, you get a massive boost of speed that is unlike anything else in the game. Obviously, it's not consistent speed like Double Ring Engine, where you can get upwards of +19 to even like +26 for a very short period of time with Double Ring Engine. Unless you have like 130 ring, then yeah, obviously you'll get +26 because of how everything stacks up together, and even more. But again, as I'm stating, it's just insane. This is a discovery that has been under the radar for God knows how long. It's just kind of wild to say the least. Now, what are my thoughts on this? Honestly, when it comes to time trial, if the time trial leaderboard does get wiped, we could actually see Perfect Charge Boost builds be used on very particular maps, namely water-based maps, because it actually works in the water. If you notice on the footage in the background, I am actually getting Perfect Charge Boost procs in the water that are much faster, and I'm going significantly faster in the water than I should be. And this could actually be a very good, viable alternative gadget for water-based maps. So you could have something like Air Trick Bounty or Perfect Charge Bounty or something, Perfect Charge Boost, like there's so many potential builds. Like it's hard to say what builds are going to be viable on what tracks, especially if we get a TT leaderboard reset, and especially if Double Ring Engine does get nerfed. We can't tell. It is so many different things. I can't even say the potential builds because I don't even know the potential builds. Like we could see something like Mini Ring Game Boost with Perfect Charge Boost and Boost Character Kit on a water track, and that could legitimately change so many things about it. Plus, the fact of the matter is, the Perfect Charge Boost proc doesn't need drifting. You don't have to have a super high boost stat to get the speed bonus. It literally just works universally, as long as you do the correct thing of slightly holding your control stick left or right, or hard steering if that is how it also works. I don't know for sure, I'm just trying to get the information out. Again, if I'm wrong, I'll put a text box up. But again, this could be a very massive change, and it also goes to show there is another skill-based mechanic in the game that it requires you to be not only on your A game, but you have to be mentally like sound as a player. You cannot be stressed. If you're stressed, you're going to be slamming your control stick left to right, instead of slightly steering it and having full control over the stick, especially with Perfect Charge Boost procs. This is just something radically insane. I think in terms of competitive play, this doesn't get nerfed in the next patch. Like, if we see 2 slots being available in more Legend comps, we could actually see perfect charge boost get used from players that have actually started working on mastering the gadget, and we could actually see it be a viable gadget as a speed boosting gadget that could be very solid. But again, that all goes down to if double ring edge gets nerfed, if perfect charge boost doesn't get fixed, or whatever it is. But this is a insane discovery, and again, I just find it to be absolutely insane. And for once, there's actually a gadget that's good for low boost combos. Now there's actually a gadget you can use on Excel vehicles as well and still see massive value just by using it. That to me is what makes it insane, because again, you don't have to have 5,000 boost. And this is an example from Yoshister. If you look, he's running an Excel combo with Ichiban, and I believe he said he had only about 36 boost or something like that. Literally, the fact that he's running an Excel combo and he's getting the same amount of speed as I was with a high boost combo with Vector on an E-Gear, that goes to show that this is actually not only a gadget that is viable on low boost combos, but it also shows that there is potential that the gadget does have viability overall, and it also shows that it doesn't matter if you have E-Gear or a car, it works no matter what. It is just mind-blowing. It really is. I can't even say it any better than that. It's just absolutely nuts, guys. Anyways, that's all I got for you. I think, honestly, like, key takeaways, perfect charge boost, if you master it, could be actually very fun and provides a crap load of speed that is just unbelievable. In terms of viability and competitive, there's a very possible chance that it actually could be viable, and especially in some time trial maps where it's going to be based on water. The fact that you get so much speed in the water from getting a perfect charge boost proc and you do the correct steps to actually get that extra speed, that could actually make it a viable gadget, which is just, again, absolutely insane to think about. On top of the fact that we have the possibility, or the plausibility, I should say, that double ring engine could get nerfed in the next patch, especially with the fact that the devs have been banning it in festivals. This could actually be a perfect charge boost potential, like, rise up. Because again, the gadget, as we knew, was so bad, and now with this discovery, it could be good. Anyways, that is it for you guys. I'm gonna make a follow-up video when more information comes out after people have been testing it more, but I just wanted to let you guys know what's been going on with the community, and honestly, this discovery is absolutely insane. Again, thanks to Yoshister, Bayzer, and I believe RedYoshi, if I remember that's the commenter. Thanks to those three specifically for not only Yoshi providing the tip, Bayzer for explaining it and talking about it, and Yoshister, I believe, was the first one to fully discover the, on footage, I should say. Yoshi was the first one to fully discover everything on footage, and I'm only just getting the information out to you guys. Have yourselves a great one. I'll catch you in the next one.